You wake before dawn on the Palatine, with tallow lamps still breathing in the barracks air. Your tunic is stiff where yesterday's sweat dried beneath the armor straps. Before anyone speaks your name, your work has already begun. You are Praetorian Guard, serving in Nero's palace. The sleeping room holds a dozen men on narrow pallets, shields propped against the wall, helmets nested like bronze bowls at their feet. Wet wool rises from cloaks drying near the brazier. The hill is still dark, but Rome below already mutters under carts and mule bells. You cross the yard toward the armory as the dawn drum sounds from within the camp. The beat is short and hard. A groom leads mules past a water trough. Beyond the wall, the roofs of the city fade into pale smoke, and the palace terraces wait above you. At the wash basin, the cold of pre-dawn wind tightens your skin under the linen subarmalis. You lace your caligae, settle the belt at your waist, and lift your helmet by the cheek pieces. Marble steps climb toward imperial rooms, where even servants walk softly. In the armory, you take your spear from its rack and check the gladius edge with your thumb. A clerk marks your shift on wax. You fasten the segmented cuirass plate by plate, then lift the oval shield, bronze, leather, and discipline. That is your morning meal.
You stand beside a cedar-paneled doorway leading toward the reception rooms. Incense from a household shrine drifts through the corridor. A senior tribune reminds you to salute senators, halt petitioners, and open nothing unless the chamberlain gives the word. Your arms must look effortless. The smoothness of a worn spear shaft warms under your palm as the corridor wakes. Slaves hurry with basins and folded garments. A barber passes,
carrying razors in a wrapped cloth. Two musicians slip by with cithara cases. You do not ask where they go. You watch hands. A freedman from the emperor's household stops to inspect your buckles and cloak fold. He adjusts nothing. He only lets his eyes rest on your scabbard knot, long enough to shame you into checking it yourself. In this house, small faults travel upward faster than any shout. By mid-morning,
the sound that matters is a single sandal on stone from the inner hall. Everyone hears it. Heads lower. A eunuch attendant glides ahead, and then Nero passes in dyed fabric, perfumed hair, and soft shoes unsuited to any parade ground.
Your salute freezes your shoulder. You fear the unanswered name more than open rebuke. A man called from the line might earn silver, promotion, exile, or a beating, depending on what mood waits in the next chamber. When an aide pauses near you, your mouth dries. He walks on. Your breath returns slowly. Near the antechamber, a secretary scratches petitions onto wax tablets while litigants wait under painted ceilings. The scribes read on parchment, and wax is a thin, busy sound. You keep the doorway clear while one senator fumes, another flatters, and a provincial envoy counts each heartbeat. Toward noon, a kitchen slave carries covered platters toward a private dining room. Fish sauce, herbs, and hot bread reach you before the dishes do. Your stomach knots. You have eaten nothing since first light, yet you cannot shift your feet or even flex your hand too often. Then the turn comes quietly. A messenger in dust-streaked boots arrives from Antium, asks for the chamberlain, and is denied by one steward after another. He whispers a name into the wrong ear. Faces change. Doors that stayed shut all morning begin opening and closing in hurried sequence. A centurion's whistle cuts the corridor and sends you to the staircase above the garden court. You move with three others, shields close, sandals slapping marble. Below, fountain water still falls as if nothing has changed. Above, a woman is weeping behind a curtain you must guard. A smell of copper reaches you before you see the physician's basin. Inside the chamber, someone has cut a hand badly on shattered glass or metal. You are kept at the threshold, facing outward. Behind you, whispers rise around the emperor's motherless household and die again. An officer leans close enough for you to feel his breath through the cheek guard. He orders silence on pain of flogging. No roomer leaves this floor. No servant passes without leave. You nod once, throat tight beneath the chin strap, and stare into a corridor suddenly emptied of all confidence. The afternoon lengthens. Sunlight slides along the mosaic floor in narrow gold blocks. Your calves ache under the greaves, and the leather baldric bites your shoulder. Still you remain at post, while physicians, secretaries, and trusted freedmen enter one by one, each carrying his own fear. From the garden below comes the priest's chant at a household rite, low and measured before the lararium. Someone has ordered offerings, perhaps thanks, perhaps appeasement. You cannot see the flame, only a ribbon of smoke rising past clipped shrubs and marble masks in the courtyard wall. At last you are relieved and sent to escort a litter from the rear portico toward a quieter wing. Curtains are drawn. Bearers keep their eyes down. You walk beside them, with shield tucked in, clearing servants from the path. No one asks who lies within. No one needs to. The tax collector's wax tablet would trouble a market porter. Here, another tablet troubles you more. A palace clerk records which guards stood where, who heard what, who moved when summoned. Your statement must be brief and exact. Too much memory can look like disloyalty. You return your spear to the rack and unbuckle armor with fingers gone clumsy from holding still. The barracks smell of iron from a forge where a smith resets rivets for tomorrow's shift. Men speak low over scraped benches, each pretending the day was ordinary. Your supper is coarse bread dipped in watered wine, a handful of olives, and cheese hard at the rind. A comrade shares onions from home and mutters a quick prayer to Mars and the household gods. No one speaks the name that has traveled through every corridor. Later, you wash at a basin in the yard while darkness fills the hill. The river's slow current cannot be seen from here, yet cool damp rises from the Tiber plain below Rome. You rub dust from your neck, fold your cloak, and listen to distant laughter from richer rooms. The lamp is almost spent. Your helmet rests within reach, cheek pieces catching one last flame. Somewhere above, in marble rooms you guarded all day, voices still murmur around power and injury. You close your eyes and count your breaths. Which detail would have broken you first?